Hello friends, once again we welcome you on our channel Shipping Inbox in continuation of bringing in informative stories on shipping and maritime sector. Today we are going to talk about ship recycling industries and New Year 2025. The global ship recycling industry, often an overlooked but critical aspect of the maritime economy, stands at crossroad in year 2025 with environmental concerns escalating, regulatory pressuring tightening and geopolitical dynamics shifting dramatically. The potential for transformation in ship recycling has never been greater. But will this year bring hope and sustainable progress, or will global challenges hinder advancement? Ship recycling is essential for managing the life cycle of global shipping fleet. When ship reach at the end of their operational lives, recycling offers a way to recover valuable material, reduce waste, and minimize environmental impact. The industry not only provides critical resources like steel, but also sustains livelihoods in regions like South Asia, where the bulk of global shipbreaking activities occurs. Yet, ship recycling has long been marred by concern over unsafe working condition, environmental degradation, and inadequate regulation in countries like Bangladesh. The vast majority of ship recycling yards are located in the countries like India, Bangladesh, and Pakistan, where lax enforcement and international standards has often led hazardous practices in particularly Bangladesh and Pakistan. While and with the International Maritime Organization IMO and global environmental bodies pushing for the stricter adherence to the Hong Kong Convention HKC for the safe and environmentally sound recycling of ships, 2025 could be decisive year for setting a new trajectory. The ship recycling sector is poised to see an uptick in the activity this year. A confluence of factors suggests that recycling yards may face unprecedented demand. Aging fleet. The global shipping industry is grappling with an aging fleet, particularly in bulk carriers and oil tanker segment. Many vessels built in 1990s and early 2000s are reaching at the end of their operational lifespan, creating an influx of ships ready for dismantling. Regulatory push for green shipping, stricter decarbonization goal, including IMO's aim to achieve net zero emission by year 2050, are prompting ship owners to retire older, less efficient vessels. This regulatory environment could catalyze a wave of recycling as companies modernize their fleets with eco-friendly alternatives. Economic incentives, high steel prices driven by global construction booms, are making ship recycling financially attractive. Recyclers are poised to benefit from strong demand for scrap materials, which could inject fresh momentum into the industry. Technological advancement. Innovations in ship recycling methods are paving the way for safer and more efficient processes. Automation, better waste management system, and advanced dismantling technologies are gradually being adopted, particularly in yards compliant with HKC standards, particularly at alang ship recycling yards. Challenges looms large. While the potential is immense, the ship recycling industry faces formidable challenges in year 2025. Geopolitical tensions, the ongoing war in Eastern Europe and escalating tensions in South China Sea have disrupted global shipping routes and destabilized markets. Uncertainty surrounding fuel prices and shipping demand is likely to impact ship recycling as well. The war has also increased risk associated with dismantling decommissioned military or dual use vessels, which often require specialization handling. Environmental concern. Despite progress, much of the industry remains plagued by unsustainable practices. Beaches in South Asia, particularly Pakistan and Bangladesh, where shipbreaking occurs, are often littered with hazardous waste, including asbestos, heavy metals, and oil residues. Environmental groups are demanding stricter enforcement of regulations, but achieving widespread compliance remains a significant hurdles in Bangladesh and Pakistan. Labor issues. Shipbreaking continues to be one of the world's most dangerous jobs, particularly in Pakistan and Bangladesh. Workers in countries like Bangladesh and Pakistan often lack proper protective equipment, face exposure to toxic substances, and endure poor working conditions. Calls for greater accountability and improved safety measures are growing louder, but implementing these changes at scale with take time and resources. Regulatory fragmentation. Although the Hong Kong Convention is step in right direction, its adoption has been slow. Only a handful of countries have ratified it, particularly India, leaving much of the industry unregulated in countries like Pakistan and Bangladesh. Meanwhile, the European Union's ship recycling regulation imposes stricter requirements but applies only for EU flagged vessels, creating disparities in global standards. War's impact on ship recycling. The war in Ukraine and heightened geopolitical tensions have had a profound impact on global shipping, indirectly influencing the ship recycling industry. The conflict have redirected trade routes, increased insurance cost, and forced some older vessels in to remain in services longer to meet demand. However, the war has also resulted in surplus of decommissioned vessels, particularly from navies and government fleets, which could boost recycling activities. The dismantling of military ships present unique challenges. These vessels often contains classified materials, hazardous components, and outdated technology requiring specialized expertise for safe recycling. If managed correctly, this could provide an opportunity for industry to diversify and develop higher standards. For year 2025 to be a year of progress, stakeholders across the maritime industry must collaborate to address systematic issues in ship recycling. Key areas of focus should include regulatory alignment. Global efforts must be prioritized. The ratification and enforcement of the Hong Kong Convention, harmonizing standards across the jurisdiction will create a level playing field and incentivize better practices. Investment in green yards. Ship owners and government should invest modernizing ship recycling facilities, particularly in developing countries like Pakistan and Bangladesh. India has already upgraded infrastructure combined with training programs for workers can enhance safety and environmental performances. Public private partnership collaborative initiative between governments, NGOs, and the private sector can accelerate the adoption of sustainable practices. Funding mechanisms. such as green loans or subsidies, could help smaller yards transition to compliance with international standards. Technology transfer. Advanced nations with state of art recycling capabilities should share their expertise and technology with developing countries. Knowledge transfer can drive innovation and help raise the globe baseline for safety and sustainability. Transparency and accountability. Enhanced tracking system such as digital ship recycling plans and blockchain based certification can improve transparency. Ship owners must take greater responsibility for ensuring their vessels are recycled responsibly, regardless of where dismantling occurs. The ship recycling industry in year 2025 is teetering between opportunities and adversity. The year hold immense promise for advancing sustainability and safety driven by market dynamics, regulatory shifts, and technological progress. However, realizing this potential will require concrete effort to overcome long-standing challenges including environmental degradation, worker exploitation, and geopolitical instability. The question remains, will the industry seize the moment to transform itself, or will it remain bogged down by interior and fragmented regulations? The decisions made this year could have far reaching implications, shaping the future of ship recycling for decades to come. Thank you very much for watching this story till the end. We'll meet you with some another stories on shipping and maritime sector. Till then, stay safe. Bye bye.